The moment he heard the news, he couldn't hide his smile, and that's when everything got darker. The news spread through the quiet neighborhood of Brookdale just before sunrise, carried in hushed voices, and the distant echo of sirens that no one dared to follow too closely. Emma Lawson had been known as someone who lit up rooms without trying, a person whose presence felt steady and warm, like a familiar song you didn't realize you needed until it played. So when word came that she was gone, the shock didn't just ripple, it settled heavily, as if the entire town had lost its balance. People gathered in small clusters outside their homes, exchanging uncertain glances, each person trying to make sense of something that didn't feel real. There were no clear answers, only fragments of speculation, and a growing unease that lingered in the air. Later that day, inside a modest interview room at the local precinct, detectives began speaking with individuals who had known Emma in different ways: friends, co-workers, neighbors, anyone who might help piece together her final days. Most were visibly shaken, their voices unsteady, their words tangled in grief and confusion. But one man stood out without even trying. He sat calmly, almost too calmly, his posture relaxed as though he were discussing an ordinary inconvenience rather than a tragedy that had shaken an entire community. When the detective, careful with his tone, mentioned that Emma had been confirmed gone, the room fell into a brief, heavy silence. And then, unexpectedly, the man's lips curved into a faint, unmistakable smile, subtle, fleeting, but impossible to ignore. It wasn't relief, nor was it disbelief. It was something else entirely, something that caused the detective's instincts to quietly sharpen. In that single moment, without a word spoken, the atmosphere shifted. What had begun as a routine set of conversations started to feel like the opening move in something far more complicated, where emotions didn't align with expectations, and where one small reaction might hold a much deeper meaning waiting to be uncovered.